drivers are looking to sell older petrol and diesel vehicles in response to the controversial ULEZ expansion. Motorists around the UK are benefiting from massive price reductions on popular cars as Londoners deal with the impending expansion of the ultra-low emission zone. Drivers in London are looking to sell their older, potentially more polluting vehicles as they are not compatible with the emission standards for the ULEZ. In smaller, non-metropolitan areas, drivers are looking for vehicles that cater to their needs but do not need to meet certain emissions regulations. These areas are also unlikely to see a clean air zone or low emission zone implemented due to the small scale of the operation. New data from online car marketplace CarWow found that the number of Londoners uploading non-ULEZ compliant vehicles has risen by 30% in July. This is up from 20% in November last year, when the planned expansion of the ULEZ was unveiled. Sally Foote, UK Managing Director at CarWow, said car buyers were keeping their eyes peeled for good quality used cars that are not ULEZ compliant. She added, "We see a great conversion on quality non-compliant cars, especially the ones that have full service history photos, so we know there's still high demand for good condition cars in other parts of the UK." An estimated 27% of motorists in London claimed they were selling their cars specifically as a knock-on effect of the expansion taking place. It has been predicted that the trend of motorists selling their older cars will continue to pick up speed the closer it gets to the expansion deadline. Sally Foote said that it was a confusing time for many drivers in and around London dealing with the new ULEZ changes. She continued, saying, "We found that 64% of Londoners are unsure if their car would incur charges under the new ULEZ expansion. As more people come to realise the impending increase in ownership costs, or are hit with fines from September onwards, we think there's likely to be a shift in supply and demand for affected cars across the capital." Transport for London has estimated that more than 90% of cars driving in outer London meet ULEZ standards, just 2 weeks before the expansion of the scheme. This indicates a rise of 5% since November 2021 and a 15% increase when compared to data on cars from June 2020. Sadiq Khan has continually praised the ultra-low emission zone for bringing down emissions rates in the capital, despite criticism from drivers and politicians.